Welcome to today's video, BxM3 bus announcements to Midtown-27 St. Enjoy the video. This is BxM3 to Midtown-27 St. This stop is South Broadway and Prospect Street. Next stop, South Broadway and Vark Street. This stop is South Broadway and Vark Street. Next stop, South Broadway and McLean Avenue. This stop is South Broadway and McLean Avenue. Next stop, South Broadway and Radford Street. This stop is South Broadway and Radford Street. Next stop, Broadway and West 261st Street. This stop is Broadway and West 261st Street. Next stop, Broadway and West 260th Street. This stop is Broadway and West 260th Street. Next stop, Broadway on Mosholu Avenue. This stop is Broadway on Mosholu Avenue. Next stop, Broadway and West 254th Street. This stop is Broadway and West 254th Street. Next stop, Broadway and Lakeview Place. This stop is Broadway and Lakeview Place. Next stop, Broadway and West 251st Street. This stop is Broadway and West 251st Street. Next stop, Broadway and West 246th Street. This stop is Broadway and West 246th Street. Next stop, Van Cortlandt Avenue West and Bailey Avenue. This stop is Van Cortlandt Avenue West and Bailey Avenue. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Giles Place. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Giles Place. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Fort Independence Street. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Fort Independence Street. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and West 197th Street. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and West 197th Street. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Kingsbridge Road. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Kingsbridge Road. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Bailey Avenue. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Bailey Avenue. Next stop, Sedgwick Avenue and Webb Avenue. This stop is Sedgwick Avenue and Webb Avenue. Next stop, Fifth Avenue and West 125th Street. Transfers available to M1, M101 Limited and M125. This stop is Fifth Avenue and West 125th Street. Next stop, Fifth Avenue and West 96th Street. Transfers available to M2 Limited, M3, M4, M96 and M106. This stop is Fifth Avenue and West 96th Street. Next stop, Fifth Avenue and East 87th Street. Transfer available to M86 SBS. This stop is Fifth Avenue and East 87th Street. Next stop, Fifth Avenue and West 78th Street. Transfer available to M79 SBS. This stop is Fifth Avenue and West 78th Street. Next stop, Fifth Avenue and East 69th Street. Transfers available to M66 and M72. This stop is Fifth Avenue and East 69th Street. Next stop, Fifth Avenue and East 61st Street. Transfers available to the N, R and W trains, M1, M2 Limited, M3, M4, M5 Limited, M31, M57, Q32, QM1, QM2, QM3, QM4, QM5, QM6, QM10, QM11, QM12, QM15, QM20, QM24, SIM8, SIM8X, SIM25, SIM31, X27, X28, X37 and X38. This stop is Fifth Avenue and East 61st Street. Next stop, Fifth Avenue and West 55th Street. Transfers available to the E&M trains, BM1, BM2, BM3, BM4, BM5, SIM1C, SIM3, SIM3C, SIM4C, SIM8, SIM8X, SIM25, SIM31, X27, X28, X37 and X38. This stop is Fifth Avenue and West 55th Street. Next stop, Fifth Avenue and West 48th Street. Transfer available to M50. This stop is Fifth Avenue and West 48th Street. Next stop, Fifth Avenue and West 40th Street. Transfers available to the 7, B, D, F and M trains, BM3, BM4, BM5, M42, M55, SIM1C, SIM3, SIM4C, SIM8, SIM8X, SIM25, SIM30, SIM33C, X27, X28, X37 and X38. This stop is Fifth Avenue and West 40th Street. Next stop, Fifth Avenue and West 33rd Street. Transfers available to BM1, BM2, BM3, BM4, BM5, M1, M2 Limited, M3, M34 SBS, M34A SBS, QM15, QM16, QM17, QM18, SIM1C, SIM3, SIM3C, SIM4C, SIM33C, X27, X28, X37 and X38. This stop is 5th Avenue and West 33rd Street. Next stop, 5th Avenue and West 27th Street. Transfers available to the R&W trains: M1, M2 Limited, M3, M23 SBS, M55, SIM1C, SIM3, SIM3C, SIM4C, SIM10, SIM31, SIM33C, X27, X28, X37 and X38. This stop is 5th Avenue and West 27th Street. This is BxM3 to Midtown 27 Street. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content.